Hello, 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 it's Dolly. I am back with Let's Get Messy Wednesday with Tisa, Becky, Amy, and myself. And then we may have other ladies that will join in. And I will be sure to leave everyone's link that is participating in the month of August below. So be sure to check the comments below so that you can go check out the other ladies' layouts that they created in the month of August. This is the products that I shall use in the photograph that I will document, which is my niece with her mom, which is my sister-in-law by marriage. My paper that I shall cut into using my circles from Creative Memories will be this Bow Bunny back to back. Back in 2015 this paper was released. Then I have a white mixed media cardstock from Vicky Bouton. It's kind of an off-white color. I shall use Tim Holtz Distress Oxide, a banded coral. I have some thread that matches, and I'm going to use, as you can tell, products that I want to use are coral base with a pop of black. All right, I am going to place you on pause while I cut out circles, and I will be right back. Okay, so I have my 3 circles cut out and my photograph. I went ahead and took a 1/4 inch off each side, and I'm going to back it with black cardstock. That's my thought, or some sort of cardstock, but I'm thinking black to make this pop since I am doing coral and black together. I'm going to create, because I'm going to do some mixed media and stamping, and I think I'm going to have my embellishments all down in this area. That's because this part is a voiceover of my real-time editing of this layout. I take a pencil and I just lightly trace around where I approximately want my photograph and my circle. It gets adjusted, of course, after I apply my mixed media. So I get out 3 rubber stamps, like the red rubber stamps that I can flex and use to stamp around where I have my circles. I move off my embellishments so I don't destroy them, but you can see the 3 stamps that I picked in the upper left-hand corner, and I am using the Distressed Oxide Black Soot right now, and I also have, I'm sorry, I'm getting out the colors, the names of the colors, Hickory Smoke. And right now I'm using what I call my crackly stamp. And as you can see, I am just randomly going around where I traced where the circle and photograph will approximately lay on the layout. Now I have this script type words, which you can't make out other than your eye. Your eye visually lets you know that that's some sort of script writing. And then I'm going to use it's like a honeycomb or chicken wire type stamp and go around. And I'm just going to continue to build that layer. Here I bring back my cutout circles and my photographs to determine if I need more stamping, which I do, and I layer again. So it's just a process. So I kind of scoot it over to the side, and I just keep layering and layering until I visually feel that there is enough visual texture on the back by just using stamping. And what I mean by texture, it doesn't necessarily have to be using modeling paste. The stamps provide a texture and a visual element to your layout. I'm sorry. All right, now I'm getting out the Distressed Oxide Abandoned Coral, and I am basically using the packaging, kissing, smushing technique. Now, when I placed my water on there, I felt like I had too much water and I was going to lose control because, again, remember, I want to keep my stamping and my mixed media in this circle element, because everything's going to show through
my layers, because as you can tell, my circles are thin and open, and therefore you're going to be able to see all the mixed media that I've applied, which gives you a visual interest. So here you go, there's my built up layers. And yes, it still kind of looks like a hot mess, but you just keep working with it. All right, in the beginning, I thought I would use coral thread, which would have worked out fine, and I should have just went ahead and laid it on my layout to see if it'd be okay, but I didn't even do that. I immediately said, you know what, I want black, because my circles are that coral color, so I wanted to continue to have elements that will pop through, my layers, because, my mixed media and stamping is my first layer, and then I'm using that black thread, and that's another layer, and then my circles. And as you notice, why I unwind the thread, I just let it lay on my layout, how it naturally is unwinding from the spool. I stretch it out just a tad bit. All right, my camera stopped working. I forgot to put my phone, I say camera, I'm sorry, my phone quit videoing because I forgot to put it on airplane mode, and I had a call come in and didn't realize it. And so anyhow, I had already started embellishing around my circles here. And then I'm going to come back here again in real time, not a voiceover. So again, you're going to notice a change in my voice. And as you can tell, I have some sequins set out that are a coral peachy color over there to the right. And don't forget that I will have close-ups at the end, and only one minor change was made, and I added an ampersand by my title and words there to the lower right. And you see me move the sequence up there at the top, and I moved them over by the word dreams, and I decided I needed to add some more splatters, and so I got out the abandoned coral.
All right, my layout's complete. We'll just review the process here. My background, I took 3 different stamps and I stamped with distressed oxide, black soot, and hickory smoke. And then I took abandoned coral and did the kissing, smushing technique around. Then I took Heidi Swap Color Shine in peach, but it quite wasn't, I guess it's a peach, but I needed a coral. And so then in the very end, you saw me take some more of the distressed oxide and do some splatters around, which looks fine. And then I just took black sewing thread. It's a thicker thread, and you saw how it just kind of curled up, and I decided to let it lay naturally. Then I used embellishments from my stash, and these die cuts right here, die cut pieces are Felicity Jane. These puffy elements, and they call these like charms, Felicity Jane, Felicity Jane, Felicity Jane. The dreams, I don't remember where that came from. Best Mom, oh, that came from a die pack, I don't remember. This came from a hip kit. This is Felicity Jane right here, that card. This card is Smile is just a foam word sticker that was in my stash. Home Sweet Home, Felicity Jane. This circle, Felicity Jane. We have some flowers here, Felicity Jane. Then I went ahead and cut 1/4 inch of the white, backed it in just a plain black cardstock. I think it's basil. I'm pretty sure it's basil. All right, thanks for joining. Make sure that you follow the other ladies' links listed below. And the main 4 people again are Tisa, Becky, Amy, and myself. and there may be other ladies that are joining in the month of August. So again, be sure to follow their links listed below. If you're not a subscriber, I would love to have you as a subscriber. So hit that subscribe button and then hit the bell button, and you'll get notified every time that I post. And again, Let's Get Messy Wednesday is the first Wednesday of every month, and we do some form of mixed media. And it could be a 12 by 12 layout, it could be a traveler's notebook, it could be a journal. So you never know. So we'll see you back next Wednesday. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you all. Make sure you get out your photographs and document those memories.
I'm back to show you the close-ups. Look at all this yummy layers and textures of different types of elements and products. I have a flare badge, I have die cuts, I have foam stickers, I have puffy stickers, I have cardstock, I have vellum butterflies. All right, again, I appreciate you all and we'll see you next time. Bye.